everybody, happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend, man. All right, 3-day weekend, or for some of you jammies, well, you had a 4-day weekend, but you're very welcome in. Welcome to Friday, right? Tonight is something kind of awesome. We get to fly in New Zealand in aircraft of our choice. The focus, I suppose, is on Warbirds, and we're going to be flying over to a place called Wānaka, located in New Zealand, on the South Island in New Zealand, just kind of north of Queenstown, neck of the woods. But Warbirds, here we go, over Wānaka. It's an airshow event that takes place in Wānaka, and it's held on the Easter weekend of evened numbered years, meaning it's on every 2 years, and they've been doing this since 1988. It was held at Wānaka Airport, 10 kilometres southeast of Wānaka itself, in the southern South Island of New Zealand. For our plan tonight, well, we're going to plan a virtual fly-in. We depart Nelson Airport, November Zulu, November Sierra, and we plan our first stop of the night down at Christchurch International Airport, November Zulu, Charlie Hotel. Then we're going to make our way out to Wānaka and do a fly over the airport, make it look all very fancy, a low pass, a high pass, all sort of be-Janey. Then a full stop landing at November Zulu Whiskey Foxtrot. Then, friends, we shall do a bit of an air show because, well, we have, ourselves, right? Also a solo display of a Vulcan bomber going to be showing off for us as well, which is going to be class, right? So, aircraft of choice tonight, anything you want.
Hello there.
If you want to be able to keep up with us, you're going to need something that can kind of bob along at around 180 knots, 200 knots, give or take. And we're using live time and live weather for this one this evening. Do you know? All very, very handy now, so it is. So how was your week? Jesus, I was in a hoop yesterday, but I'm better today now. Well, I'm not better. I am better. Compared to yesterday, I'm better. Do you know? But it's all happening now. Do you know? As we welcome in a long weekend. Easter Monday is on the horizon. So a lot of you guys are off, I think, today and Monday, right? And the rest of us, well, nearly all of us. The Canadians, great bunch of lads. Yes. The Canadians also have Monday off. Do you know? So who's here in the chat as we ramble in and say hello? Hello. Do you know? Let me see. Naughty Gnome is here. Good to see you, man. You're very welcome aboard. Let me see. Cian Lafford. Hello, Cian. Happy Friday. Rambog Mord is in the chat. Welcome aboard, my guy. Hope all is well. Muse fan bursts in the door. He says, Asher, Jesus, how he is. Happy Friday. Muse, many thanks for the flight plan. I completely forgot about it. Completely. Do you know? So big shout out to Muse for putting in the old flight planage on our Discord. Super Typhon rambles in. Happy Friday to you, man. Viper Strike says happy Friday, Fireflies. I flew the Cessna 208 across the Amazon River earlier. Ooh, sounds nice. Vacuum is in the house. Welcome in. B. Carlo is here. Happy Friday, man. Hope you're keeping well. Night Zep, good evening. Vince C is here. Long weekend. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Now let me see. Cyrus T. He says happy Friday and happy Easter, Fireflies. It's great to see you, Cyrus. Cyrus, I have to do the thing with the yoke with the thing. I tried to do it earlier and it wouldn't work, but it's soon, man. Very, very soon indeed. Do you know? Now we got some tunage in here for our flyage. I'm going to be flying in the Supermarine Spitfire from Flying Iron Simulations, an absolute beauty of an aircraft. It was actually one of our bigger group flights back in the day. There was the Flying Fabio, Ford Learn to Fly, CDL, and myself. And, well, we flew them into Normandy. Do you remember that? We did a ton of Spitfires that night. Great crack. Caleb is in the house. Welcome in, Caleb. He says, was nice seeing you land, or shall I say, slam it. Yesterday while I was departing. Caleb, we got a butterly smooth landing. But yes, it probably looked rough. But I can assure you, right. I could have slammed it, but sure, listen, that was our intent, right? You know, we were testing it, the undercarriage. Oh, Jesus. MDA is here. Good morning, he says. Happy Easter. Right on sunrise for him. The stream starts. Beautiful. Top of the morning to you, MDA. Hope you're well, man. Toto's in the house. Good to see you. Spitfire RAF 100 rambles aboard. Renoir is here. Happy Friday, Renoir. Englewood Online. Good to see you. Kanzui is here. Happy Warbird Day. Try to say Warbird. Warbird. It's one of those words that kind of, isn't it? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Let's change the subject. Zythi, good to see you. Tarnish Mossman is in the house. Iron Knob Airways, good day. Hope all is well. Soaring AJ. AJH, man. You're looking well. Maddie Losa is here. Hey, Maddie. Happy birthday from... Jesus, Maddie, when was that? The other day. He's a little older. He's a little wiser. Great to see you, man. Hope you're well. Now, let me see. Hemmingbird is here. Jesus, tier 2 for 8 months. Hemmingbird, thank you very, very much indeed. She says, did you hear about the dog who ran 100 miles just to retrieve a stick? Sounds pretty far-fetched. Brilliant. Happy Friday. Indeed. Hope you're keeping well. The Blaze is here. Good to see you. Abo92 rambles in 31 months with Prime. Thank you very, very much indeed, Abo. Hope you're well. Captain Meowington, good to see you. The lovely Kaharia has joined us. A lady no stranger to the Spitfire as Kaharia continues her adventures around the world. Great to see you, Kaharia. Good evening to you. Patrick, Patrick, happy Friday, man. Hope all is well. Fierce Wolf is here, looking fierce. And Wolfie, you're looking well. Rogue Wolf Gaming, and now your feature presentation. Right, the cinema, and you got it. So original, right? I'm so original. Hemmingbird, thank you very much indeed for the bits. Fallen Up has fallen in. He says, AJH, hello and a happy Friday. And to you, my dude, and to you. Onboard Simulations in the house. Welcome in. Kozaki Flyer, happy Friday. Willow How Much is here. It's great to see everyone on a Friday. Do you know, Patrick suddenly had an update and then it's done already. He overreacted to it quickly.
Hello there.
It's grand, it's totally fine. Wombat49 is in the house. Good to see you, my guy. Hope all is well. Reckless Ray is here, subscribing for 16 months at a tier 1 is Reckless Ray. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Very kind of you. Now, where am I? Echo Tango's in the house. Tier 2 for 37 months. Jesus. Great to see you, mate. Hope all is well. Now, let me see. We're catching up. Dr. Notham, happy Friday. Ailerons into Wind, the him, has joined us. And he will pass judgment, perhaps, on my handling of this aircraft. It's totally fine. I'm already over it. Hello there. They mostly come at night. Mostly. For those of you on Twitch, there's a new extension down in the well, no, over there. Like, scroll down, you'll see what I mean. If you want, that is. Anyway, Dougal McTavish, the chairman, has rumbled in. Good to see you, Dougal. Dougal, any luck getting the thing with the yoke with the thing? Did it work? Poor old Dougal. We can see him, but he can't see us. It's something with the sim, though. Should we know the crack? But still, do you know? Let the eaglery commence. My thoughts exactly. Now, let me see. The Limbix is in the house. He says, good morning, day, evening, and night, everyone. I hope all is well. The Limbix, you're very welcome aboard. Thank you so much for all the notes that you have given me for this evening as we learn a little bit about the Warbirds over Wānaka and the airports we're going to be using. Awesome stuff, my dude. The Limbix, a native of these neck of the woods. We can ask him questions like, what do you have for breakfast if you're a Kiwi? And, you know, what do Kiwis have for breakfast? Right, very important questions. But anyway, now, I forgot it's a bank holiday. Isn't it brilliant? Right, Patrick, it's just game-changing moment. Energizer is here. He says, evening all and happy Friday. There's going to be some interesting landings tonight. Indeed, there is. Flying Teapot is here. Great name. Welcome aboard, Flying Teapot. I love it. Flying Teapot. That's excellent. The Bull Bandit, happy Friday. Now, let me see. Automator is here. SK Son is in the house. Now, let me see. Hindenburg, easy pick for tonight, says the Bull Bandit.
Can I get a refund?
No, there's no refunds. But yes, I've been off school for the week, so I've done absolutely nothing, and I'm off next week as well. Thanks, Patrick. It's great. Brilliant news.
Hey, come on. You're going a bit mad there.
Jesus. Now, let me see. Goblin Zeus, good evening. Hope all is well. Lead Ballooner is here. I fell asleep on the sofa.
You could push it in.
You can pull it in.
Or tow it in. Right here.
Thank you very much. All this buttons. Do you not see the other button? The blurp button. It should be working. There's like, we have new text-to-speech AI stuff. It's there anyway. We'll have a look. Lead Ballooner says, anyway, he fell asleep on the sofa last Friday and missed the fly-along. Really? Well, sure, listen, you're here now, man. It's great to see you. Now, Sunjammer, welcome aboard. Top of the afternoon to you, too. I'm trying out the new Flight Replica Mark V. Ooh. Dougal, they're also working on the Seafire. In particular, the denavalized variants, which the Irish Air Corps flew, and I'm all over that. So, yeah. A little bit heavy on the old install size, though, aren't they? They're freaking huge. Now, let me see. I'm always good at this. Jesus. The Uncle B Sim channel. That's a whole load of words put together to read out fast. Good evening. You're very welcome in. Paparazzi is in the house. Air show at work day. Oh, dude. What time do you get out? You're finished soon, aren't you? Kingsman9965, all the way from Liverpool. Great to see you, my guy. Hope you're keeping very well. Would I be grand using a DA62? I'd say you would, Patrick, yeah. You will. Bagwell, you're very welcome aboard. Ferguson is in the house. Welcome in, man. Cy Murray, good day. Max Shiggity Pilot.
The naughty gnome says, ooh, happy little trees.
Now, could you hear that? Did that actually play? I need to see. Because Naughty Gnome just redeemed or something. Did you actually hear what he said? And we need to test this now in case it all goes. You did hear it. So he just redeemed Bob. Now, could you hear it loud enough? Right. Bob Ross. Happy little trees, right? Oh, this is going to be absolutely carnage tonight. Anyway, now let me see. Max Shiggity Pilot, it's great to see you, man. You're very welcome aboard. Balut is here. Good to see you. In my favourite part of the world today, spent Christmas in 2018 in Wānaka, up on Roy's Peak. Very nice, Abo. I was up here myself. Beautiful part of the world. Max Shiggity Pilot says, Murph, Constrator sends his regards. Ah, nice one, man. I haven't seen him in ages. Hope he's well. Thank you very much for that indeed.
Get a load of this guy.
Wayland Tutani is in the chat. Good to see you, man. Whack-a-Mo is here. Hello. Anto D86, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow, my guy. Hope you're well. Now let me see. Unhorsed Goose is here over on YouTube. You're very welcome in. Who else? Jan Morecamp. Sure, how are you, Jan Morecamp? It's great to see you. You're looking well, Jan. Do you know? You're looking well. Who else is here? AV8 is here on YouTube. Jesus. Hang on. Oh Jesus! Now I'm after moving the button. Just fucking loads of you here tonight. Loads of you lads. It's great. Now, Nighthawk is here. Happy Easter weekend. Everyone will be in the Beaver due to the Warbird matching, or model matching. Oh, I never thought of that. The grand. Totally fine. No judgment on Warbirds. I haven't a clue. That's grand, so I can pretend I know what I'm doing, so, right? This is how you do that. Yes. And you press this button with that switch. Jesus, that's very good. Right. Yeah. Now, what extension? It's down below in the thing. Predict 60 minutes. Oh, really? Flyer10, bonsoir. Good to see you. Hex the Legend, upside down. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. There's something new down in the... While pointing down towards your legs can mean a few different... Right, Keen. It's thanks for establishing the blatantly obvious. It's grand, right? I let that part out. Don't worry about it. Now, let me see. It's the Egypt show, says Sunjammer. Yes, it is. And you're very welcome in. Most Kiwis live off coffee until about 10 a.m. Then they scoff copious amounts of savoury meat pies. Well, that might be me anyway. Oh, come here. What's the name? What's the name of your man that does pies up the road? Is it near Alexandria or something? Some famous fella makes lovely meat pies out that neck of the woods. Do you know, the sound clip's a bit loud, says Ithie. Oh, the sounds are a bit loud. Okay, well, we'll need to work on... Jimmy's Pies! You haven't lived until you've had Jimmy's Pies. Deadly. We drove for an hour and a half just so we make it say, you need to try these. These gadgets are deadly. Huh? Yeah. And then we got pastry and it burnt the top of me mouth. The good news is the blister on my tongue is gone. Yes. Well, it's not completely gone, but like, I'm not at the stage anymore where like it hurts to talk or do anything, breathing. So yeah, that's always a good thing. But yes, they are working, but they're loud. Max Shiggity has subscribed at tier 1. Thank you very, very much indeed. God almighty, it's fantastic, brilliant crack and support, lads, tonight. Now, let me see. Rockin' Rimmer's in the house, good to see you. Stuxit, welcome aboard. That'll be more... Oh, wait, now. That'll be me with the tasty Vulcan later. Now, see? How did you get that screen name to the other screen name? I love it. Now, hey there, Murph, dropping in after the Microsoft official fly-in. Oh, nice. Unhorsed. Great. Now, let me see. Flyer10 has subscribed.
Ted, come on. You're going a bit mad there.
Now, them alerts are probably normal. It's the other ones that are a bit kind of mad, are they? Should we get through it anyway? Flyer10, 9 months. Nice to be back in New Zealand. It is, dude. Great to see you. Now, let me see. Tarnish Mossman, yes, we can all hear it. Pat Marazzi says, I have about an hour to go, but always love it. Sure, Jesus. Brilliant. Now, where's this button? Yes, bit of noisage. Now, let me see. It's too loud. I need to turn that stuff down, so hang on. How do we do that now? Does it... Right? I need to... Hang on. I better turn that down just in case. Jeez, I feel like I'm getting in trouble. Turn down that stupid... Shh. We'll turn it down here now. I have to go into a new dashboard. Just how have you been? Do you come here often? Who's in charge? You haven't a clue what you're doing. What did you... Oh, Jesus. What did you all have for dinner this evening? Now, where's, like, settings? Yes. I believe... Oh, Jesus. Volume. I found the volume switch. And this one. That seemed very loud.
Muse fan 12345 says, "You're taking forever, Murphy. What's keeping you? Why are you so slow? I wouldn't trust you running a bath, let alone a plane."
What? Jesus! Right, I think it's working now. Holy crap. What's that one do?
Always be yourself, and to never take yourself too seriously. And also remember to eat your vegetables so you don't become a Rocket League player.
To be fair now, he speaks the truth, but it's a brutal Kermit, isn't it? Right, how's the volume now? Are we all right? I think we are.
Like shooting apples off a tree.
Who's that idiot? There's a couple of... Well, I've enabled some of them. I haven't put them all in.
Don't underestimate the power of my computer. I will destroy you with kindness, little one.
As she said to the bishop. Right? Jesus! Test username played apples. Oh no, wait, I'm reading the thing. I can do a better Kermit with my eyes closed. Keen Effort can do a wicked Kermit the Frog. I can do the Swedish chef.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Paparazzi was just kind of whacking his brush off the old stencil there. Did you hear them? God almighty. Right, put that to bed now for the minute and we continue. Where was I? I was over here, look. Right. See the way we fixed that? Live, together, like we form a part of a team. That's what it's all about, lads. Teamwork and all the jazz. Do you know? Now, let me see. Anto, what network are we flying on? Look at this big idiot. Shut up, you. You live in Dublin. Valia Clear. We're going to be on the Southeast Asian server, my dude. MDA says, I literally just got back from New Zealand yesterday. I spent some time on both islands. Oh, nice. Hey, Georgie is here. He says, happy Friday. Loved the quiz on Discord earlier. Bit of crack, wasn't it? Gibbo did all of that. My old man and I worship them. Jimmy's pies are deadly. The burn on the roof of the mouth. Oh, God, yeah. That's the initiation. Right? Everyone has the same ailment. I need a glass of milk. Are you thirsty? No, I just scalded myself. Do you know what I mean? I can do a half-decent Leo Varadkar impression, says Patrick. Can you? Kane Lafford, go on, take care, have a good evening. Now let me see. Shuffles Shoes, Shuffles in, welcome in, man. Good evening, afternoon, says Hammer Nails, welcome in. Rest in peace, headphone users. Oh, Jesus. Dickness everywhere, really. Ned Kelly pies. Ned Kelly? No, they're Jimmy pies, aren't they? Now, let me see, we're over here. I think it's all fixed now, isn't it? Right, I think, yeah, it's all fixed. Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, brilliant. Right, we're catching up here now. I can, at least that's what my mum says. Be the Jesus. Leo, Patrick, we'll have to get some sort of audio proof of this. Do you know what I'm saying? It's going to be important. Anyway, lads, let's do the thing with the yoke, shall we? And we're over here now, you see. I'm after breaking my microphone again. Oh, lads, I need to fix this. Hang on. Turn up the sim sounds. Yes. And I'm going to mute myself while I fix this. Otherwise it gets very loud for you. Right there, I've adjusted it and it should be working now. Jeez, and it should be working now. So you're very welcome in. How are you? And well, what we're doing, we're going to press some buttons and we're going to have a look at our routing. Right, this is our flight planage for this evening, and let's have a look at what we're doing. So we're on the ground here up in Nelson. We're on one of the kind of northern points of the South Island. And as we depart Nelson, there's actually an airport over this neck of the woods that would have a fair bit of significance considering that we're flying these sort of aircraft. Now, it's not on our main plan tonight, but it's known as Woodburn Air Base, November Zulu Whiskey Bravo. And well, truth be told, it's only over here somewhere. It's just there, Blenheim, right? Now, there is freeware for it, but it requires an awful lot of the libraries and stuff that you need to pick up as well. And sometimes they can be a complete, utter pain. But it's over that neck of the woods. But we are going to head down south over a place called Hammer Springs until we get down into Christchurch. So I'm expecting some beautiful scenery along the way. As we depart Christchurch, we're going to be heading down to the southwest, coming in again over some absolutely stunning mountains, and we're going to get in towards Wānaka itself. We're going to see the Lake Wānaka. That's going to be our main visual reference point as we ramble in. Cromwell is just here, and then Queenstown is just there. So we're in a very, very picturesque neck of the woods. And at Wānaka, at this airport in the real world, they have a museum there as well. And they've a number of aircraft, but they've a ton of cars, lots of cars and vehicles. It's just a splendid, awesome place to be. So I'm looking forward to this. So now, while we're here, so Warbirds over Wānaka, I'm not affiliated to them at all. I have been speaking to the event organisers. Who knows, we might do something next year. But effectively what it is, it's New Zealand's biggest air show, or their premier air show, right? And it actually kicks off today, right? The whole thing starts today. Aircraft have been flying in over the last day or two, and today they have a practice run for a number of the dudes flying. Yeah, and it's on Saturday and Sunday. So the website, warbbirdsoverwanaka.com, but they do something pretty cool. It's not just about an air show. These guys train pilots to operate some of the vintage aircraft, and they also keep the vintage aircraft flying. So it's a very worthy cause in the world of aviation, right? But if we were to have a look down here at the air show for this year, and if we have a look at the flying program, well, as you can see today, military, civilian and warbird aircraft will carry out practice sorties in preparation for the Saturday and Sunday show. Later in the day, a 30-minute public display will take place on the Wanaka Lake front at 4:30 p.m. This will feature a float plane lake landing, warbird displays, formation team aerobatics and military aircraft in action. Then we have the main program for itself. And you can have a look down through to see what's there. But in terms of the aircraft that they have going to this thing, right? They've some pretty beautiful airplanes, including a de Havilland DH-98 Mosquito. They have a flying Mosquito. Amazing stuff. They have a F-16. They have a C-17 Globemaster, a North American P-51D Mustang. They have a Vought Corsair. They have a Supermarine Spitfire, a Mark 9, I want to say. It's stunning, right? So by the outbreak of war in 1939, 400 Spitfires were in service. An estimated 22,579 Spitfires served in all spheres of the world, or of the war and afterwards. Number 485 Squadron, based in England and Europe, was a specific Spitfire squadron flown by New Zealanders. That's mad, isn't it? They also have a Yak 3 Steadfast. North American, they have another P-51. They also have a Hercules C-130, a P-8A Poseidon. They have an Avro Anson, and I do believe this is the last flying Avro Anson in the world. Right? The Avro Anson. They also have a T-6 Harvard. Another name for the Harvard to our American friends. What did you call it? You didn't call it the Harvard. They also have a T-28 Trojan. They're back from the 1950s. Texan, yeah, they were called a Texan. They also have the Albatross, the L-39s. They also have a Strike Master, the British-designed BAC 167. It was also known as the Blunty, right? A de Havilland Vampire, an NH-90. That's kind of based loosely on the Merlin. It's like a baby Merlin, I suppose. They have the Augusta Westland 109, and they also have a Sea Sprite. They have modern T-6C Texans from the Royal New Zealand Aerobatics, or Air Force. It's their display team. And I think that's is it a 6th ship that they do? I think it is. They also have a C-27 Spartan. They're very, very popular in air forces throughout the world. And then they have the New Zealand Red Stars. They feature the Yak 52 aircraft, and there are 12. There are 12 of those going to be flying in formation. So absolutely incredible. They have a Pitts Special, an S1C. They have a de Havilland Draken. They have chopper display, a Grumman Widgeon. They have the beautiful Chipmunk, a Lockheed Electra 12A, right? They have a glider there, the Scheicher Ash 25. They have a C-17 Beach Stagger Wing. They have a Stagger Wing. How cool is that? They also have a Waco. They have a Gypsy Moth, a Tiger Moth. They have a great lineup of aircraft. Now, we need to read up on the Avro Anson, because Turner said he flew on one last year. Hang on. Let me see. The aircraft is decorated in the scheme of 206 in honour of the Kiwi pilot Laurie Edwards, who was shot down in 1939. So maybe they have one of the only flying ones in the south, maybe. Yeah? Hang on, there's sure to be information here. Flight Experience Sustainability Programme. I think it's in here, look. I think it could be. All the flying scholarships. They'll actually teach you how to fly all these aircraft. Do have a look at the website anyway. As I said, I'm not affiliated with them. I came across it, and because I knew they had an air show there. It wasn't there when I was there, mind you, but I knew there was an air show. And speaking to some of my friends based out in New Zealand, they were like, Murph, it's incredible. Really, really good. Do you know? Hey, Mechanical Madness is here. That chipmunk is owned by my pal's stepdad, trying to waggle a flight in the back of it at some spot. Good man. Mechanical, make sure you wear something nice when you ask. Do you know what I mean? Open the top button on your shirt, like, do you know, just right, it helps. Now, the Warbirds flight experience. There was something here. Look at some of the prices, right? If you want to go for a flight in a P-51, for example, well, it'll cost you 3,300 New Zealand dollars for 20 minutes. Right? If you want to go on the Avro Anson, it costs you a 25-minute flight in the world's last flying Avro Anson Mark 1 coastal reconnaissance bomber. Right, now, Tarnish, we have information. It's a Mark 1 Avro Anson, a coastal reconnaissance bomber. They have the last flying one. That's pretty awesome, right? But that'll set you back $990 per person. Now, New Zealand dollars to euro, it's about 60%, give or take. So if you're saying $990, yeah, it's about probably €550, give or take, something like that, right? You go for a flight in a Cessna. For 30 minutes, it's $408. That's fairly steep. But yeah, Echo Tango, good to see you. They have also an MD500 or an AS350 Squirrel, scenic flights, and they've Robinsons there as well. Like, there's a ton of stuff you can actually go flying in. It looks to be a class weekend. And, as I said, what's this now? Why did I close it just as I opened it? Like, do you know, that's a special kind of agent right there. Welcome to Warbirds over Wanaka. What were they saying there about that stealth? One of the Star International pilots signed up for next Easter's Warbirds over Wanaka when they see an F-117. What? Jesus. But anyway, do check out their website, and it just looks to be an incredible event. So, where we are now, this is live weather and live time. So, the weather is perfect for an air show as we get ourselves situated here on the ground at Nelson. We're at the very, very north of the island, and we're going to be making our way down. It's a beautiful day. It's morning time. I have the sim set to live time and live weather. It's not very windy. It looks beautifully warm. It's just stunning. I suppose it's coming into August. It's kind of towards the end of the summer in New Zealand. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's gorgeous. This neck of the woods, it's one of my favourite places to fly in the sim. And they've done a cracking job here. This is from NZA Simulations. Or is it AUC? No, I think it's NZA. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. So we're going to get our Spitfire up and running and get some power into the engine and fire up this beautiful Rolls Royce. It's getting cold again. It's autumn here now. Much more cloudy coming south. It's autumn. Okay, right, sweet. Right, so here we are in the beloved Spitfire. She's doing a bit of a texture glitch here. I've only noticed that, but sure, listen. Get the door closed. There you go. And lock it into place. And we have our canopy open. We'll leave it open for the moment, and we're going to get our aircraft configured for flight. So a couple of things. We're going to turn on our main fuel tank, located just here. Fuel is on. And to activate the battery, we either have a small little switch in behind the throttle, or we just move the throttle up forward. And you'll see the power coming on now. And here's the little switch. Alright. So we keep the throttle up. Prop goes to full. Mixture goes to fully rich. Mags 1 and 2. Both our magnetos are turned on. Having a quick look down the left-hand side, I'm going to turn on the battery-operated pump. Get a radiator flap open here as well. Also, we need to adjust our trimmage, so our rudder trim. Make sure you have the green starboard at the 12 o'clock position. That'll do the job. We do have a flight tablet here as well. If you need it, that's handy for the likes of autopilot, but it also monitors all your systems. Damage control is here as well. As you can see, my cylinders were absolutely shagged. Just as well I checked. That would have been hilarious. Loadout. So we are set to medium range. I don't need the drop tank. And what else do we need to have? Settings. We're looking good here as well. Okay, so we continue on. Now we need to pressurize the fuel system before we get going. So to do that, you could just use the electronic pump, which I have, or you'd have to use what's called the wobble pump. But we're not going to worry too much about the wobble pump. You'll see this fuel pressure warning light turn red. You give the wobble pump a number of them, and the light will go off. We also need to add in a little bit of primer action. So there's 1, say 2, 3, 4, 5 shots of our primer, and hopefully that'll do the job. So next up we need to go down to our energizer and our starter. Now there's a hidden click spot. It'll press both buttons together. That's what we're going to go for. So ensuring that our parking brake is set. It's here on the on our yoke, that silver handle. We'll say clear prop, and let's see what happens here. So you'll see that we have a bit of Toby eye. If you look at this carefully, we actually have flames and the devil knows what coming out of that engine there. It's absolutely class looking, right? So let's see. So we're going to say clear prop and hold. See the flames? Come on, Betsy. She didn't want to start. Right. What didn't we do right? Let's have a look. Mags, yes. Fuel, yes. Okay, give it another shot of prime. Our mixture is full, yes. If you ever watched, is it Guy, what's his name? Guy Martin, is it? Yeah, fuel pump is on, yeah. More prime, I'd say it's just the prime. Okay, we'll try it again. Clear prop. Yes! Easy does it now. Get the RPM down a bit. Nice. Hey, downrange, good to see you. Can the engine sound any better? Isn't it beautiful? Don't forget to turn off your fuel pump and your pitot heat, otherwise your battery won't charge. Ooh. So let me see. Turn this gadget on. I don't think we need the pitot heat, but the fuel pump can definitely come off. We're also going to add in a small bit of pitch trim. Point this divil down because it takes a little bit of work. There's our brakes. Okay. I mean, doesn't it look beautiful? And the sounds, lads. Like, this thing is a cracker. Listen. Just be careful, don't tip it over like me, like I almost did there now. Could you imagine? Imagine if I was an airshow pilot and I did that. Yeah, that's me trick. I was supposed to do that. Jesus. Right. Let us start our taxi. Easy does it now, Jemima. Now we do have a tail wheel lock. We can worry about that now in a moment. As we taxi towards the active runway. Now before we set off here, I will turn on our multiplayer. Just let me get onto the active first. If you ever see Warbirds, especially the tail draggers, they tend to kind of slalom up and down a taxiway because they can't see over the nose. So they kind of put them side to side so they can see out and know what they're doing. You know what I mean? Okay, we're looking good there. We'll get some multiplayer turned on. Probably take a moment to stabilize. Oh, this plane is so good. You gotta love the Spitfire. Those Merlin, or that Merlin engine is just incredible. Okay, get ourselves somewhat lined up. Put on our tail wheel lock. We've lots of people here now, this is awesome. Sweet. Okay, so power management when we want to go flying, right? Hey, old veteran is here. Good to see you, Scott. Happy Friday. Ironically, the opposite of Spitfire is eat dirt, right? Hammer Nails, welcome to the show where Murph will tip a priceless airplane over, right? Where is the tail wheel lock? It should be over here somewhere. I have it bound to my controls. If I was a Spitfire, where would I put my tail wheel lock? I'm trying to remember where the switch is, actually. That's a good question. All I know is there is one. Anyway, our boost, don't go above 0. Rudder trim is already set. Pitch trim is set. Let's see what happens here, friends. Power coming in.
Hello there.
Takeoff power set. Airspeed live. Jesus, Murph. Didn't like that for the takeoff. We'll try that again. Hang on now. We'll just circle around because that just didn't feel right. Maybe there wasn't enough pitch trim? Where are we trying to... Yeah, I don't know, that tail wheel lock. Right, we'll try it again. We'll come in for a very quick landing and let's just try this again. It was a safety takeoff, that's what it was, right? Alright, get the gear down. Got our flaps down. And we got ourselves positioned here for a landing and we try all of this again. We got off the ground, but like, she shouldn't be that friggin' nuts, you know what I mean? Oh, there's definitely, you can lock the tail using your controls. Let's just ramble in here again. Easy, does it? Now, there's a good chance I'm going to have to... Well, I can go on the grass.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
No, we press some buttons. Right, put her safely down. Easy now. Jeez, we got a Chinook here with us as well. Nice. Right, let's try all of this again because I just wasn't happy with that. Okay. Maybe the tail wheel. There should be a tail wheel. Oh, Jesus, don't go on the runway. They'll be giving out to you. Right, we'll try this again now, right? Is that button not working? Oh, there is. Look, there is a tail wheel lock. Okay, we'll worry about that in a moment. So, bring the flaps in. We don't need them. First time finding the Spitfire in VR. Oh, it's so good, man. It's a red thingy near the trim wheel on the left. I looked down when I shouldn't have. Oh, Jesus. It's grand. Totally fine. Don't worry about it, lads. Mind the fence, Murph. Just through the trees. Spitfires were built for this. Do you know? Right, now we're grand. Shh, shh. It's totally fine. No one saw it. Jesus, there's smoke coming out of that fella. Right,
Yeah, baby, yeah.
let's try all of this again. Right? That was supposed to happen. Indeed, indeed. Now, let's see, can we do this again, please? Spitfire, behave. Right. Right, hold it there for a minute, Finton. What was going on here? You get up to there, and you go all the way over to there. Right, are we ready, sports fans? Let's try this again. Right. Power coming in. That's better. That's way better. Rotate. Gear in. I don't know what happened there, lads. Strange, right? Alright, bring that RPM back a smidgen. Bring our boost up. Get that canopy closed. Now we're thrashing. Okay, now we're looking a little bit better, aren't we? Okay, so we'll circle around. Need to get me trim reset. Oopsie daisy. There's Dougal. Come on, trim. There we go. Speed is good. The scenery here is stunning, isn't it? Dougal has the new Mark IV Spit. Is she a Mark IV or Mark V? Bit more trim. Easy does it now. Straighten her up. Okay, now we're looking good. Now we're looking very good. Watch the speed. Keep it at around 8 boost. Get the trim somewhat zeroed. There we go. Something like that. Probably, yeah, I think it is a Finanza. But sure, listen, let's see how we go. Right, lads, if you're here with us... Oh, that button doesn't work again, look. Jesus. Stupid button. If you're here with us, if you're on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if you're here because it's Friday and you're willing to not remember the last couple of minutes, you press number 3. Hello, Fireflies. Welcome to the Flying Circus. We live stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2000 Zulu time, right here.
Hello there.
Isn't it only gorgeous though? Like, just absolutely stunning, this thing. Right, so let's keep an eye on what we're doing. Where are we going? Oh yeah, we're going this way. Follow me! There's a good crew in the house tonight. Or if the sounds of this new Mark V are very good, especially multiplayer flyby, but it handles too easily, especially on the ground. Not much torque effect. Gotcha. I think, Dougal, I'm almost certain I have it, but it may not be installed. I'll need to double check that. We 42 on the
Hello
PC,
there.
5 on console. Thank you very much indeed, Super Ty. Zanchi, you're very welcome to the channel. Thank you for the follow. And Mikey787, welcome in, lads. Happy Friday. So we're here overflying Nelson here in New Zealand. And we have the Fireflies in tow. Look at this. Messerschmitt, Spitfires all over the house. Got a Vision Jet, a Hellcat. Jesus, an F-16. A P-38. Muse, that just got an update. How is it? Just look at the scenery here. Isn't it gorgeous? We got a P-40 here as well. Nice. It is only stunning. It is gorgeous. There's just something about the Warbirds. There's Kaharia in her unique Kaharia livery. Look at the state. Look at the state of it. It's only gorgeous. And of course we have our very own Firefly livery as well. The awesome work of Kanzui. There she be. And I think Cyrus gave him a hand with it as well, with the beautiful chrome work, I think. But looking good, lads. So yeah, there's more Spitfires on the way. And there's also a Hurricane on the way as well by Airplane Heaven. P-38 is thirsty. Corsair, Black Sheep, nice. Unsaint Warrior on Southeast Asia, my dude. Not noticing much of a difference so far. Okay. Wonder how the speed is, Muse. Right, so a couple of things we need to keep an eye on. Mainly our fuel. No, we're alright for the moment. Okay, so we're trundling along nicely here. As I said, we're heading down towards Christchurch. Bit of aileron trim in here just to make life a little bit easier as we continue to climb up over the mountains. It's going to be a small turn here to our left. We get the Rambog moored dashboard so we can see what we're doing and where we're going. Lightworks Laser is in the house. Good to see you, man. What do we think? Look at that for the view. Isn't it stunning? Absolutely stunning. You gotta love the Warbirds, right? Just Thomas and Emmy Messerschmitt as well, look. Beautiful planes. They're just stunning. And like, all the modern stuff is nice, don't get me wrong, but there's just something about these, you know? Sunniest place in New Zealand is Nelson. I can see all the cloud cover ahead. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Mechanical Madness, I'm off, guys. Enjoyed the flight. It's an epic one. Show is about to start in real life. You enjoy it, my dude. And it's great to see you, Mechanical. I hope you're well, man. Okay, so our speed is good. Altitude is good. Power setting is good. RPM is doing a bit of a dance, but that's okay. Radiator temperature is alright. Oil temperature is good. Boost is just kind of throttling along there. I suppose we keep our boost at 8. And that should mean our trim is fairly okay. They're classic designs that got us to where we are today, 100%. Now, did someone say they were having problems on their PC? Did I say that earlier? Hey, Chox is here. Good to see you. Well, let's have a look. Was it downrange? Game config helper. The DLL was not found. Murph, I need massive help on this. Out of the clear blue, Microsoft Flight Game Launcher system error. Do a repair. So do you have the game installed? Do you have the sim installed through the Microsoft app, or is it through the like Steam or one of those? Over to the left here a bit. Look at this. Looks to be a Texan with us as well. No, I didn't, Muse. I didn't say game. No, no, no. I said tame. Tame. Yes, yes, yes. Jeez. Oh, look at that mesh. They're making a fucking Wolf 190 as well. Amongst other cool aircraft. Oh, Jesus, look at the clouds. This is going to be interesting. Right, so we're kind of booting along here now. What's our old speed looking like? 231? Yeah, it's okay. So I'm using the default terrain. There is a mesh pack you can get for New Zealand. And it does make a bit of a... well, it does. It makes a considerable impact It's from Orbex, but I'm not using that tonight because there was kind of conflicts with Milford Sound scenery. What's best for model matching? There's an automatic model matching freeware plugin you can get. It's over on flightsim.to. For the most part, it does quite well. But unfortunately with Microsoft Flight Sim, the only way you can model match is having the same aircraft and the same liveries. The mesh is no longer needed since the New Zealand update. Yeah, there we go. Nightsep says the Messersmiths are killing FPS with their special effects. Ooh. What effects are they running? Are they smoke? Just be mindful of that, lads. If you're going to be using your visual effects, they will impact on the guys on multiplayer. So, Aviator Apollo, good to see you. Aviator Apollo, correction. Is this a new Spitfire? No, this is the Mark 9 from Flying Iron Simulations. It's just it's an incredible aircraft. Incredible. Lucas family, welcome aboard. Microsoft Flight Sim wishlist item number 102. Right. What's best for model matching? Murph, the model matching plugin. Why no HUD? In this view? Jesus, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing a HUD, lads. You can turn all that stuff off if you wish. I think it's a little bit intrusive for, you know, when I'm flying. Plus, I like looking at the scenery more. I don't need the HUD. I do have something here if I need it. But you can turn off that HUD if you wish. Or you can leave it on. Entirely up to you. Look at this little valley we found. Hang on a second. Richard, come here, look. There's all sorts of scenery going on here, look. The state, the state, the state. Look at that for a view. Look at that. My friend drank invisible ink today. He's in hospital waiting to be seen. The HUD makes it feel like you're flying something from the App Store on Android. I meant the Corsair in the cockpit. Ah, sorry. Yes. This gadget. I just didn't turn it on. Where's the button? The sight is on, but why isn't it working? Hello. Shouldn't there be a click spot there? First thing I did day one of the sim, turn off that annoying HUD. Yeah. Look, it suits some people, but it's not for everyone, right? Jesus, now we can kind of follow on down here. Asher, listen, this would be a little bit rude not to. I mean, it is an air show we're going to, right? Do you know? So, hang on a second. If we do one of these, I suppose, right? Yeah, baby! Look at the state of it. It's just stunning. Kanzimi's like, I'm not trying that in VR. In fairness to Asobo, all the giving out that we do, they really did knock it out of the park when they're modelling New Zealand. Oh yeah, it's gorgeous. Hey, Daz Hickey is here. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday. This is stunning. Live weather, live time as well. Where would you get it? Beautiful. Bit of rain. There's a rainbow and everything. Asher, listen. Do you wanna... No, that's not the right song at all. Do you want to see my rainbow? Wait, what? Do you want... No, that's not it. Somewhere over the rainbow, that's the one. Hey, there's Super Monkey. Oh, look at the state of that. What Warbirds are we flying? So we got Spitfires, P-38s, Messerschmitts. There's 109s there. We have Texans. We have P-40s, Corsair. There's a lot of different aircraft. Wildcat, Hellcat. We got a Mark 1 Spitfire, a Mark 5 Spitfire. Look at this state. Bit of rain hitting us now as well. There's an F-14 with us, an F-16 with us. A Vision Jet. Look at this. There's our Vulcan ahead.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Mr. 90, thank you very much indeed. 22 months. Cheers, man. Lads, thank you also very much. Insane support. Absolutely insane support. Thank you very, very much indeed. Jesus, where do we go? Left or right? We'll kind of go kind of straight. Ting Tong, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Turd Ferguson is in a 0. Ooh, nice. Mitsubishi. Zarda's going the scenic route. Look at the cut of this. It's like the, you know what I mean? The grown-up version of the Mac Loop, isn't it? There goes the Limbics. There's Renoir. Big Carlo as well. Ah, lads, look at this though. Isn't it gorgeous? The scenery, like, look at the state of it. Jesus. Who's in charge? Where are we going? Go right here, lads. Just, like, what a, like, painfully beautiful looking country, isn't it? Jeez, look at the cloud we're going to fly into now. Danger ahead, danger. This is going to make life very interesting. I think we're all following Dougal. Dougal, no pressure now. We can't hear... Uh-oh, don't go this way. Jeez, look at the showers of rain ahead. There's rain ahead. Rain ahead. Yeah, these are mountains. Whatever you guys have in your own country, they're not mountains. No, they're hills. We have slopes. You know, these are mountains. Oh, look at the state of that. Look at that, like, cloud burst right in front of us. This is gorgeous. Abba says, I struggle to find a flight in New Zealand where I'm not in awe of the scenery. Right? You're going to find another mountain? Well, hopefully we see it from above. Some people don't think mountains are funny, but I think they are hilarious. Brilliant. Look at this. The rain hitting off the canopy with the Janie Mac. Hang on, if we opened our canopy, when we arrive at the air show, our hair will be like, you know... Hairstyling by Spitfire. Jeez, you'd have a grand old haircut after that, I tell you. Imagine flying, you know, at 250 knots in the rain with the canopy open in a Spitfire. That'll take the bend out of you fairly quick. Don't forget, lads, if you are on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind terribly, do be sure to hit that like, subscribe and get notified button. It does help the stream out a lot. Algorithm stuff. Imagine in the hail. Oh, Jesus. Could you imagine the hail? Patrick needs to change aircraft. 200 maybe? Yeah, maybe, Patrick. Yeah, my bad. Look at the state of that, though. Oh, Jesus, there's a hill. That could have been disastrous. Imagine Mach 3. Oh, Jesus. Imagine Mach 3. Absolutely. Oh, this is getting dangerous. We're in IMC here now at the minute. Oh, the like button has been smashed. Thank you all so very much indeed. Jesus. Now, if we're in trouble, we just, you know, rise above it. Man, look at that Vulcan over there. Hang on a second. Over here now, you divil you. I mean, surely it's safe in the Vulcan. Do you know what I mean? You'd hope. We're closing in on a Vulcan. Easy now. Easy now. No, don't speed up. Don't speed up. You'll leave us behind. Up the yard. Trying to break through the clouds here, man. That's proper rain, isn't it? Oh, there's a Hellcat. Oof. Let's see, can we get close to this Vulcan?
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Dragon617, thank you very, very much indeed, man. Cheers. Insane support. Man, look at that Vulcan. Beautiful. We're close to the old ceiling of this cloud. Whatever you do, Murphy, don't crash into the Vulcan. They're expensive. Oh no, we're not going to have the legs to keep up with you. Man, look at this. Imagine seeing that outside your window. A freaking Vulcan and a 109. Holy crap. That is beautiful. Oh, look at the clouds. Yeah, we can't go any faster than this.
Hello there.
Hello there. Aquatic Cookie, you're very welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Wow, look at that, lads. That is absolutely stunning. And go ahead of us here for a second. Hello, Kaharia. Where'd you go? Come back, you were great crack. So many aircraft here, lads. This is class looking. There's a friggin' swarm of us. There's Cyrus, look. There's Joe, Aviator Geek. Man, this is gorgeous, isn't it? Cookie's flying in the 737-600. Nice. Cyrus is inverted. There he goes. Lads, look at the cut of that. Look at the scenery, though. Like, for crying out loud. It's absolutely stunning. Asher, hang on a second now. Hang on a second now. This is beautiful. Bit of tunage. Bit of showing off. Yes. Lads, it just doesn't get much better than that, though, does it? Like, it really doesn't. Hey, Black Ice Gabe is here. It's good to see you, man. Happy Friday to you. Right, we did well now. We climbed up a fierce amount, but look at the state of the weather now. This is going to be tricky, isn't it? Look at the moon and everything. Ashford is only gorgeous. Look at this, though. That's incredible looking. We're not too far from Christchurch. We're very, very close to our first stop of the night. Oh, man alive. This is just gorgeous. I don't know what it is about the Spitfire. Like, it's just... It kind of calls out to you. You know what I mean? There's Toto in a DC-3 look. Beautiful. Between the Spitfire and the DC-3, there's just something about these aircraft. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look at that, though. Isn't that stunning? That's absolutely beautiful. Camo the Wammo, good to see you. We're on our way. We're doing a virtual fly-in down to Wānaka. Look at that, though. Jesus, lads. I mean, Microsoft Flight Sim, take a bow. Look how good it looks. Hey, everyone. Come see how good it looks. It's only beautiful. So we're doing a virtual fly-in. There's an event being held in Wānaka from today, Saturday and Sunday, and it's called Warbirds over Wānaka. Looks incredible. That's some like proper cloudage, isn't it? Like, look at the terrain there, look. Stunning. Camo, of course, dude. We're on the Southeast Asian server. Anyone can join us. Anyone at all. How can I find you on the map? Our closest airport is Christchurch. We'll be there in a few minutes. Or if you want to find us on the map, you'll see like a green kind of a lot of airplanes. We got a lot of people flying. Look at the state. What's it like ahead? So like we can dip down through the clouds, but like it's going to be kind of murky and dull. You know what I mean? So far so good, right? How's our fuel situation? No one laughing. Look at the gaps down there, look. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Anything you like, Cookie. Anything you like. If you want to fly Warbirds, if you want to fly the modern stuff, anything at all. I mean, it's all about air shows. I mean, you look even at the variety of aircraft in the real world at this airport. It's fine at 1,800 feet. Okay. 1,800 feet it is. Are we ready, friends? It is time to descend down to the deck, or, 1,800 feet off it. Have a listen to this, right? If I were to pull the throttle, you'll hear the engine backfire. Listen. And you'll see flames jump out. How cool is that? Big Carolyn needs to run to make a Nutella cream pie and some dinner. That sounds lovely. What did we say? 1,800? Down we go. Down we ramble. There's 8,000. Watch your speed. There's 5,000. Oh, we're not too bad. We're not too bad. So anything or just military planes? Anything at all? Hey, Gary Duggan, good to see you. Greetings to all from Gosford, Australia. Slept in, had a bad night. Beautiful scenery. Great to see you, man. You're very welcome in. Happy Friday.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hayden UK is here. Hey, Hayden. Good to see you, man. Would you look at the state? Hey, we got a Fuga here as well, look. I wonder how Kanzui is getting on, you know, in his VR. A lot cloudier here in Christchurch, says Patrick. Uh-oh. Airliners, turboprops, anything at all. Anything you like. Whatever you want to fly, that's what you fly. I remember in the early days of the sim, like, we kind of banished the Gickness airliners because, like, they just wouldn't work. They'd destroy your FPS, you know? But now they seem to be better.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
So yeah, so we do have a new TTS thing, text to speech, with kind of accents, and there's other stuff as well. 9:20 on bank holiday, and I'm clearing away tools and hoovering up. I should be mumbling and pulling donuts in a piper after a few too many Krakens, right? Brilliant. But just think of the hours of fun you'll have afterwards, ailerons. Do you know what I mean? It'll be worth it. Barney Gumble is with us. Good to see you, Barney. There's Cyrus in a Spitfire. Cyrus, how do you like the Spit, man? Hey, Captain Sickbag is here. How is she cutting? Welcome in, man. Happy Friday. Camo the Whammo, the Yak 9. Beautiful. Right, let's head over to this kind of ridgeline over here. Captain Sickbag, subscribing for 36 months at tier 2. Thank you very, very much indeed, man. Where are we going after Christchurch? We're heading down to Wānaka. Camo the Whammo, thank you for the subscribe over on YouTube. I'm trying to. The problem is, I want to play now. Not tomorrow. Look at this ridgeline here with the road, look. Let's see how close to this we can get. And be careful, there's pylons. Pylon! Oh, this is very pretty. This is ridiculously pretty.
Hey, good money.
Nope, you devil ya. Chantal, thank you very much indeed for the subscribe. Oof, look out for your man, will you? Jesus. Ah, dude, you. What a playground with these planes, right? Look at the amount of people flying. This is awesome. Did you like my genius keyboard design? I absolutely love it. D Two-Tone Murphy, Camo the Whammo. D Two-Tone Murphy.
Captain.
Jesus.
Incoming message.
Thank you very much. Scott, there's another one down there. It's called Blurp. Or I think if you click on the screen, it'll come up as well. It's an alternative to Tangia. I've only set it up tonight, so I need to tease out what's available. As far as I know, it will, not tonight, but it will be able to work with some Twitch points. But that's not set up tonight. I'm only testing it, tweaking it, and see what we can do. Blurp, they just seem to be more proactive. Like one of their staff joined our Discord to say, "Hey, how's everything getting on?" and stuff. You know. The sound effects are way too loud. I turned them down, Nightsep. Unless they were the bits coming through. For them, I haven't a clue.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
Are them ones too loud? Is it them ones that are too loud, Nightsep? I'll turn them down. Just remember 6.1, lads, will you? When I ask you later on, what was the number? 6.1.
Get a load of this guy.
Is that better or worser?
I'm Cap Jack Murphy. When I can't find gin, I hit the rum.
Is that better? It's me, lads, right? I'm the sort of fella after a stream, you kind of hold your ears going, what happened? Who was he? And, you know, right? You know, that's what I do. But they seem to be working a bit better now. Thank you for that. Now, Christchurch is just ahead of us. Oh, look at this. Better balance. Sweet. Richie Ricardo, good to see you. I have a packet of meanies and now I'm on the munch. Ooh, meanies. Come here, do you know what's a good one now, lads? Monster Munch or Mighty Munch? And Petit Filou. Now you might think I'm mad, and I am, but they're nice. How do you play sounds with bits? Jesus, that's a very personal question, Hummingbird. Ah, brilliant. Patrick says, what? Nothing. Muse, that could have been taken out of context as well. Oh, Jesus. There's nothing to see in the chat at all. Quick, here's a diversion. Flying planes. Your mama is up there, look. In a Spitfire. Brilliant. Look at the state of this. We're going to be rattling into Christchurch here now in a second. Monster Munch, brilliant. Absolutely. Hang on, Muse fan. I didn't actually say anything. It was you who thought it. Right. Do you know? Fantastic. Christchurch. What runway are we going for, lads? We'll figure it out when we get there, I suppose. What did Murph say? Nothing. Said nothing. There was nothing to be said. Monster Munch with Petit Filou. Oh, that's what I said. Yeah. Monster Munch with Petit Filou. That's Hickey. Yes, really. You need to try it. If you have like the strawberry flavour Petit Filou, grab a single Monster Munch. You know the way they're done like in an arm or something? Dip the divil in and hunch. It'll change your life. You can thank me later. You know, and if there's any kind of adverse repercussions, you know, take thumbs or something. Muse fan, that is a blatant lie. That sounds rotten. What do you mean it sounds rotten? Hang on a second. Have you tried it? If you haven't tried it, don't give me all that sounds rotten business. You need to try it. It's like one of those weird experiments, you know. The first man who discovered milk, for example, right? Bet you he was happy afterwards. Wonder what he was thinking before it happened, but like, do you know, MasterChef has gone downhill. Chocks, listen, Jesus, until you try it, I've had Monster Munch. Yeah. But have you, did you try dipping them into Petit Filou? Quaggy, it's grand. Telling you, it's like brown sauce. It'll cure all ailments. We don't have that here or here. What it'd be like now for the Americans? It'd be like eating Cheetos and dipping them into, like, you know, yogurt. Today I had maple syrup on fried chicken. And you're having a go at me over Monster Munch and Petit Filou. Dip pickled onion corn snacks into a... No. Well, yeah, I suppose. Yeah, Zaiti, yeah. In actual fact, that's extremely accurate, yes. Monster Munch are a British baked corn snack created by Smiths in 1977 and now manufactured by Walkers. They're aimed at children. No, they're not aimed at children. No, they're not. They're aimed at anyone who's willing to try a tasty snack. Savoury snack. We call them Mighty Munch. The Irish, of course, invented crisps, chips, do you know? Right. Where's the airport? Now, lads, don't all be alarmed, but I have spotted a bridge. And it's no ordinary bridge. It's a friggin' tiny bridge.
Hang on to your hats, boy.
So we can only do one thing here, lads. You know, fly under the bridges. Yeah, we're gonna fly under bridges. Oh, Jesus, they're very small. I instantly regret this decision. Oh no, Jesus! Nothing to see! Nothing to see! The Spitfire got such a fright, it actually turned off the propeller. I didn't clip it at all. Now all is terribly well in the realm. We're going to ramble here into Christchurch for our first stop of the night. And it's all under control, right? The fastest airborne repair ever. Bridges Aegitus. Right? Look at the state of the photogrammetry, lads. It's only stunning. Well, let's ramble over this way. In the power back. Speed coming down. As we prepare for our first landing. Runway in sight. Drop the gear. Watch your speed. Now, are we going straight in or are we going for the wrong runway? That's okay, Quaggy. Okay, flaps down. Runway 20. Okay, we're going the right way, so. Right, easy does it, Murph. I took over a manure business without having any training. I stepped right into it. That joke stinks.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty,
Jesus.
snoozy, snooze.
Who was that? Colonel Fork is in the house. Good to see you, man. Right. Oh yeah, make sure your brakes are released on the Spitfire. That'll be hilarious. Oh, you can't get the brakes released. Oh, Jesus. Right, easy does it now. We want total gentleness and stuff. Look at me sitting up me chair like I'm some sort of an idiot. Easy. 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 Easy.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
Oh, Jesus, look at the wind catching us. Easy now. Easy. Hold the nose. Hold the nose. Hold the nose. Keep holding the nose. And 3-point landing. Yes. Touchdown. 93 feet per minute. We'll take that to the bank. All right, flaps in. Look at that transall. Crikey, the Turkish are a long way from home, aren't they? Look at that. That's all, brother. Look at the state of that DC-3, though. Well, C-47. Ah, that's only gorgeous, look. Beautiful. P-38. Well done, lads. Welcome to our first stop of the night. As we back taxi. You thought it was a boat the way I floated down the runway? We're alright. We hope we're alright. 8 feet per minute in a P-38. Lies! Blatant! Ego measuring lies! I hope to see That's All Brother in April. No way! Murph, any thoughts on why the sights aren't working in the Mark 9? Did the sights ever work in this thing? I'm trying to remember. Hang on, we'll have an old gawk here now, Dougal. Did the sights actually work in this machine? If there is a switch here for the sights. They did? Right, okay. Hang on. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Supercharger, lights. I mean, they have lights. They're flaps. Didn't this stuff here used to... Like, couldn't you adjust this back before? Switch at the left, yeah, like that gadget used to... Did you used to be able to do something with this as well? It could be an update. You're right, it could be an update. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's cycle the site just in case. Like maybe it needs like avionics or something, you know what I mean? So let's see, let this thing power up. No. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Not to worry. Option in the pad. Yeah, no, we saw that. P-38 is best flying Warbird since it has a nose wheel. Yeah. Yeah, not to worry. We don't really need it, but yeah, it should work. Okay, let us continue on our way. Too many planes, you can't find me. We're hitting here. We're like a needle in a stack of needles. Or hay in a stack of hay. Jesus, don't hit the P-38. Wildcat wings are showing unfolded in multiplayer. Yeah, they need to fix that, Muse. There's Toto, look. Beautiful. Alright, we don't need all this runway. Ourselves turned around. There goes Toto. Majestic. Right. Get ourselves set up again for takeoff. Reset that. Now bring it back to where we need it. Go. About there. About there. Okay, friends. Switch swap the site and GPS before the tablet. Yeah, try that as well, Andrew, but no dice, man. Okay, give this a second to power up. Maybe you just need to let this unit power up. Or power up. Check your fuel while you're here as well, lads. Loadout. Oh, Jesus, we're nearly out of fuel. Just as well I said check your fuel, lads. No dice at all, lads. I will turn it off, replace it, turn it back on, and then turn it on. Now it's dead. Dead. Not to worry. Okay. Are we ready? We're now heading on to Wānaka. So.
Can I get a refund?
No refunds. Power coming in. Speed live. Jesus, Murph. Jesus, Murph. Yep, see Daisy. Get her up. Jeez, they need to fix that Wildcat, don't they? That's desperate looking. Alright. Lot of trim needed. Jesus, come on you devil you. Trim up. If you spawn on the runway with the wings may appear unfolded, worth a try. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It is awful, but sure, listen, it'll be grand. Really need to do something about the trim settings. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Ah, it's a little bit better. Wildcat Wings is a sim thing from Sim Update 13. Okay, well I imagine they'll fix it, so we hope. Okay, spin around to the left. Jeez, look at the scenery here. Isn't it gorgeous, lads? New Zealand scenery, for crying out loud. Right, we'll do another count. So if you're still with us on the Xbox, press 1. If you're on the PC, press 2. And if we're looking forward now to what's going to happen next, I couldn't tell you what it is. Everyone else press number 3. Yeah, baby. The tunage, man. Wait now, why is that devil doing there? Get rid of him there for this. Where's the... Get rid of him. There you go. Don't need the big tank on it. Jesus. Nice graphic. Is it Gibbo's work? You better believe it. 35 on the PC, 4 on console. Nice. Right, we continue on with our endeavours. Jesus. This is stunning. Right, so the weather here is going to be interesting as we do a sharp turn to the left. Follow on Rob there. Rob's in an F35 look. Jesus. 36 on the PC. Sweet. I saw Toto in that park in 2018. No way. As in the band cranking up the Toto. They blessed the rains, you know. Alright, let's see what we're doing here now. So for the most part, the terrain is going to be just wonderful. It's quite flat. But then the crack is going to kick off here now in a moment. Look at this. Jesus. As you do in a 737. Kozaki, yeah, I had a CTD earlier on as well. I was multiplayer, actually showed everyone, not actually seen you all night, Murph. No way! God, you know, I haven't actually seen you yet either. Like, I don't know how serious multiplayer is to Microsoft on a Sobo, and I don't know what's going to change in Flight Sim 2024. I really hope they sort this out. Because, like, even now today on the dev update, like, we're being ignored. They're saying it's sorted. They're saying it's fixed. It's not fixed. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what, the deuce? Yeah, we fixed it. Oh yeah, when did you do that? We fixed it. Yeah, no, but when did you fix it? We fixed it. What day is today? We fixed it. Ah, right. Automatic reply. Do you know what I mean? You can see loads of others. Yeah. Jesus, Musefan did get a minus 8 feet per minute landing. Jesus. Did you even know you landed? This is beautiful. Cyrus is in the Hellcat. The Lynx is in a Texan 2. Speaking of, we have loads of information here. So, the airport in which we departed from, because, well, the Lynx has flown from these regions, right? The airport in the sim, very accurate, and one of the favourites for Lynx as well. Nelson, situated on the northern end of the South Island, Nelson Airport is home to several regional airlines with a wide variety of aircraft. Nelson has had its airport there since 1938, and before that, Nelson was still fairly remote, only receiving the odd flight on small aircraft. It did have a small but growing port, and the roads were pretty challenging. During the Second World War, it was a base for the New Zealand Air Force, and the last iteration of the terminal and airport was built in 1974. But after the Christchurch earthquake, the buildings needed replacement. That was back in 2011. The new build cost $34 million, but has a lot of heritage built into it. It was designed to cater for the 1.4 million passengers a year that is the current version NZN or NZA have built for the sim. The remnant facilities left behind after the war were adopted by New Zealand National Airways Corporation for maintenance of their fleet. This legacy remains on this day, with Nelson being a key maintenance site for Air New Zealand's Dash 8 and the ATR 72s. Ooh. So some of the airlines, Air New Zealand operate the ATR 72s and Dash 8s. Golden Bay Air operate the Aero GA8, Piper PA28s, Senecas, and also an Islander. Origin Air operate the British Aerospace Jetstream. Sounds Air operate a Pilatus 12 and a Grand Caravan. Air Charters operate a DC-3, an ATR, a Saab 340, a Fairchild Metroliner, and a 206. And Tasman Aviation have a King Air. Plus there's a mixture of some smaller general aviation aircraft. Now, here that we're at Christchurch, well, as we know it today, it's more or less constructed between 1935 and 1940. However, in 1950, it became New Zealand's first international airport. It is currently the second busiest in New Zealand, just behind Auckland. Like Auckland, the only other airport that regularly takes 747s and the Airbus A380. Due to how far away from Christchurch it is, the airport operates 24/7. During the Second World War, it was known as the Royal New Zealand Air Force Station Harewood. Harewood meaning, or being the suburb it was built on. However, the main Air Force base was over at Wigram, only a few kilometres away. A lot of notable commercial aircraft throughout history have landed here, from the 707s, DC-10s, the Concorde, 747s, MD-11s, 777s, A340s, and now, of course, the A380s. Major work was done to the airport starting in 2006. However, much of this had to be revisited post the large earthquakes in 2010 and 2011. The last upgrade being sorted in 2013. The Wigram Airbase closed in 1995. Christchurch became home of the remaining New Zealand Defence Forces presence that were moved to other places like November Zulu Whiskey Bravo. Adding to this, since the early 1970s, Christchurch was the home of the New Zealand Antarctic Programme, with the International Atlantic Centre close to the airport. The airport sees frequent visits from the US Air Force as well, seeing the C-130J in Antarctic colours. Also C-17 near the ramps is not uncommon. Christchurch was also the main Southern Hemisphere stations for the 747 SP Sophia, recently retired. And due to the whole of the ozone layer, among other things, New Zealand has really good views of certain parts of the night sky. There's actually a place in New Zealand called Wilderness. The Wilderness, right? Hey, Bad Dog is here. Good to see you. Pretty mad, right? Some of the airlines that operate out of here: Air New Zealand, Air Charters, Cathay Pacific, China Southern, Emirates, Fiji, Jetstar, Qantas, Singapore, Sounds Air, United Airlines, DHL, and FedEx. Ooh. Now, where we're heading to? We're heading to Wānaka. Wānaka Airport, as it is today, started life as a private airstrip owned and operated by Sir Tim Wallace. The original airport for the area was Mount Iron Aerodrome. However, the site was slightly remote and was not suitable to growing aviation demands for the area. Aviation in the area based around agriculture, hunting, and pest management. Tim Wallace, as mentioned, has his own private airfield, which was the base of operations for his wild animal live recovery and helicopter empire. Deer in New Zealand are the most economically dangerous pests. As an aside, the Limbic says his wife's family introduced deer into New Zealand and he now works for the government organisation trying to remove them. Jesus! Removing the deer! The reason being is they're responsible for forest destruction, removing cover and food for native species and farmed species. However, Sir Tim saw an opportunity. These animals tasted good. They tasted very good, in which they could be farmed. So rather than killing them in the wild, which was already very, very difficult and indeed dangerous, he decided to do even more hardcore thing to have them capture them live, fly them out of the bush so they could be farmed and undo some of the damage that they were doing. It was a massive success, with domestic and international markets being forged thanks to this work. Jesus. However, this was the early years of helicopters and there were many mistakes and accidents. Deer capture and culling was one of the most dangerous jobs for both the pilot, shooter and crew. Limbics knows a few pilots who lost their lives or choppers from overloaded aircraft during this time. It's not so much done today as there are many farmed populations and deer stalking, hunting, we call it stalking in New Zealand because, well, you have to be careful. You have to carefully stalk the deer you want to shoot. It's very popular. However, while an economic boom for New Zealand was on legacy of Sir Tim Wallace, so was Wānaka Airport, the Warbirds over Wānaka, the Alpine Fighter Collection, and likely we have more helicopters in New Zealand for our population than any other country in the world. His passion for aviation saw Tim buying and flying many World War II aircraft from around the world. In fact, Tim was beloved and one of the key pillars of the international warbird communities. This year, Warbirds over Wānaka will be the first air show without him. He passed away back in 2023. It should be noted that he survived many crashes in helicopters and Warbirds. His family was also very aviation proud, with his sons becoming pilots in their own rights. However, sadly, 2 of them died in separate helicopter crashes in the few years before his death. Oh, Jesus. His private airfield had way more room for expansion where Mount Iron did not. Shifting commercial domestic operations to his airfield meant Air New Zealand could bring commercial flights into the area. However, it did not last long as Queenstown became more and more popular. Funny enough, we're going back to this argument as Queenstown is reaching capacity for its flights. What? That's nuts, lads. Nearer to the end of his farming and helicopter career, Tim went on to develop an event to show his growing collection of Warbirds. This started in 1988 and has attracted aviation enthusiasts and representations from the international groups from around the world. The shows have grown in size with F-35s planned, Globemasters and many other epic aircraft. However, the main performance is an explosive dogfight and strafing run down the main runway. Typically, it's visited by 50,000 people a day over a 2 to 3 day event. Along with a handful of domestic flights and air shows, the airport is home to many tourist charter companies that undertake scenic flights and drop hunters off. It's also a drop-off point for a few private jets and celebrities heading into Queenstown in a more quiet manner. A bit like myself. Wānaka is blessed by amazing views, action and adventure, and is close to the ever-intense tourist destination of Queenstown. That's mad, isn't it? And it was a Scottish gamekeeper who invented the ghillie suit. Are you serious? The Limbics, there's some awesome notes, my guy. Thank you very, very much indeed. It's fascinating. Like, when you get to chat to someone who's actually from an area you go flying into the sim. Like, isn't it amazing? Do you know? Absolutely amazing. I was here back in 2019, I think. Was it 19? When did the Lions last play? I think it was 19. The British and Irish lines played back in 2019. Or maybe it's 2017, I can't remember. That's when I was last in New Zealand. I need to go back there. My mate lives there. He started buying a place in Invercargill, so I need to go down and, you know, check it out. That'll probably be next year, though. The calendar this year is friggin' nuts. Right, so we're kind of going the right direction. As you can see, we're heading towards a massive ridgeline. This is the mountains. We're going to be going over those mountains. Yeah, 2019, I think, yeah. Man alive, look at this. So like the Southland in New Zealand, agriculture, it's farming. That's the main jazz. A lot of dairy farming, a lot of sheep farming. But the countryside is just stunning. These mad circles, if you ever want to know what they are, it's all for dividing up paddocks. Little sections of fields, they're called paddocks. And they'll be used for watering systems, irrigation systems. That's where you see a lot of these kind of man-made lakes. They run a little canal off the main river. So they have these huge, massive irrigation systems, usually on wheels. It looks like scaffolding or a crane on its side, and they traverse that whole area, and that irrigates all the paddocks. And if you ever go into them when they're on, you get drowned, like they're proper wet, proper wet. The little lakes are also good for helicopter firefighting. Oh, of course. Okay, we are doing fairly well. Speed is good. Everything's good so far. Hope to get back to New Zealand in another 4 years. The short stay was just not long enough. I'd love to spend a month there to see, to see so much more. I was there for like 3 weeks. So I've been to New Zealand, but I haven't been to Australia. Well, we stopped in Australia, but Australia's on my list as well. I have a good few friends in Australia. We'll probably do it next year. We'll do Australia and New Zealand next year over like maybe 3 weeks. That's the plan. Did I ever tell you the time when I went to New Zealand, what happened to me in was it Melbourne? The airport in Melbourne. So they have these showers in the airport, and they're like a round pod thing. They're big, right? Big circular kind of a thing, and you might have 3 or 4 different individual showers in there. It's like a private room, but the doors open like they do on the USS Enterprise. You know, and you walk in, and they close behind you. You know, and you pay to get in. I don't know what it is, $5 or something. And I had flown from Ireland. Do you know what I mean? So like Ireland to Abu Dhabi was 9 hours. Abu Dhabi to Melbourne was like 13 hours. It's a lot of flying, right? So to have a shower now, you'd be tickety boo. And then it was like a 5-hour flight from Melbourne down to Queenstown. Anyway, I went into the gadget to have me shower, and it was grand. And whatever happened, great sound. Did you like that one? What happened was I had finished with my shower, and I proceeded to pull up my socks. But by doing so, if you ever notice this with men, we reckon we can put on our socks standing. When really, if we just sat down, there'd be no worry or damage to anyone, right? But anyway, so I started the one-legged hop trying to put on my sock, and by doing so, I backed myself into the door handle, which was like an emergency red push button. So I hit off that with my lower back, and there's about, I don't know, 300 or 400 people in the middle of the terminal. Everyone turned and looked, and there's me in me jocks, as in me boxer shorts, underpants, and one sock, and nothing else. And I'm hopping around like a complete and utter festering idiot. Yeah, I stayed in there for quite some time, let me tell you. Fully dressed. I just sat there. And, you know, thankfully they all got on their parting flights and headed away. Oh, yeah. What could you say? What could you say? Thanks for the image, yeah. Get a good hard mental image of that now. Yeah. One sock, I mean, like, the depravity. Do you know what I mean? I must have waited, I'd say, 20 minutes. Mammy said you have to wear an underpants. I haven't got an underpants. Yeah, it was one of those. Lovely shower, though, do you know? And then I got to fly with Air New Zealand from Melbourne down to New Zealand. Oh, jeez, it was lovely. Really, really nice. You've been scarred for life. But imagine that, right? Imagine being in an international airport and you see a door open and it's a big, heavy Irish fella. You know, a big manly man, a big bulk of a man trying to put on a pair of socks. Doing a bit of a dance. You know, come up, sock. And everyone looking in and I just kind of freeze like a deer caught in headlights. I'm telling you, lads, I do terrible, stupid things. Terrible, stupid things find me, you know. Oh. Sounds like a jellyfish. Wait, what? Stutterfest, really? He's getting stutters. Look at the weather. It's cleared up really nicely. Look at all the planes. Look, jeez. This is beautiful, lads. More mountains on the way. They at first thought it was the Michelin Man. Oh, Jesus. Shots fired. Cian Lafford, what in the name of Jesus did I come back to? I was just saying that time I got, you know... I tried to put on a pair of socks. Random points of interest. There's a lot of wallabies in these hills. Massive pest in New Zealand. Released for fun or for fur trade. Jesus. They're now really tasty? Yikes. Sounds like time for a pint or two after that. Oh god, yeah. I don't want to know. It's okay, Cian. It's grand. News fan gifted the tier 1 sub to Cian Lafford. I've just been on my hands and knees searching for a bloody SIM card holder. Why do they make those so small? The SIM card holder or the SIM... Huh? The SIM card holder? I couldn't tell you. They make them small the same reason mechanics and car designers make access to the friggin' headlight bulbs difficult. You know, you need to call someone and help them. Muse, thank you very much indeed for that gifted tier 1 sub. My dude, very kind of you. The thing in the phone you pop and stick your SIM card in. I popped it out too hard. Oh, Jesus, Hummingbird. Did you find it yet? No? It fell on the ground there. Oh, Jesus, it's bumpy over the mountains. We're doing well, lads, we're doing well. So, once we get to Wanaka, we are going to do a couple of flight pasts. It's only on Skodas they make headlight bulbs hard to reach. No. Shag off. It's on the Passat. It's on a Ford Focus. It's on a Mazda, right? It's on a Ford Mondeo.
Hello there.
Hey, Strap, good to see you. There's lots of Wallabies, is there? Kia as well, right? There you go. Luckily, it has been found. It fell in my makeup pot after searching for 30 minutes. Jesus. Just European cars then? Yeah, probably. All Skodas. Don't be having to go with the Skodas. Look at this. Kahari, you're doing very well. Epic formation flyage. What's the, Yeah, so the next mountainous region is Maximus. That's where we're going. What was your makeup doing out there? We've no idea. My tent is pitched and the sleeping bag placed. Have a good rest of your flight. Kaharia, you take care. That's not Kaharia. Who was it? It's a Kaharian imposter. Flying with Dan New Zealand resubscribed. Thank you very much indeed, man. 4 months. Might change my flight. Do a flyover. Sweet. Skodas might grow on me like mould on a bathroom ceiling. Ah, Jesus. Oh, it was Renoir. It was Renoir. And there I was thinking it was Kaharia. It was Renoir. Epic flying. There's Cammy over there, look. Jesus, the weather really picked up. We're still on live time and live weather. It's nice, isn't it? Right, we're doing well. So we got a lot of mountains here.
That's a big 10-4, good buddy.
Jesus! Badgers, thank you very much indeed. 7 months. He says, Murphy chat, hoping everyone is doing well this Friday. Badgers, thank you very, very much indeed, man. Skodas are the car of choice for the police in New Zealand. Crikey! The New Zealand Rozzers drive them. Then you know they're good. You know they're good. Right, big mountains. Yes, yes, yes. Big, big mountains. We're very close. We are about 80 miles out, I'd say. The problem is, full kitted out, the cops didn't fit in the cars. Oh wait, fully kitted out cops don't fit in the cars. Do they not? I was driven around by one in a senior sergeant's in Auckland. There you go. And old veteran, I mean, I don't need to tell you, that was probably the best driving experience of your life, right? Right, you know.
Oh, behave.
Hummingbird, thank you for the bits. Feeling rough after that search, right? You started a hype train, lads. Thank you very much. Up. Up to be Jesus. Right. We're heading into the mountainous regionus maximus. The people in the front seat were great. There's loads of room in them. They're huge. Well, to be fair, there's no point trying to talk to an American about big cars. I mean, what we think is big, you're like, isn't that cute? They think that's a big car. Right. Dougal's back in the Mark 9, look. Paparazzi, that's right. Why do they call them Skodas? There's Dr. Notham over there in the Hawk. I don't do well with mountains. Grand. Perfectly named then. No, it isn't. It's not perfectly named at all. It's terrible. Well, no, it's a grand name. Jesus, someone came very close to the mountain there, look. How are we looking now? Let us go into this little gap. I think this is going to be very, very pretty. Bit of music here now, lads, if you know what I mean, and everything then will just, you know. Did I play that one yet? Maybe I didn't, I can't remember. This will work. Toe tapping time. Zybok Doc is here. Good to see you, man. You're very welcome aboard. Now, where was this button I was looking for? It's a Jesus now. Was it in here? Oh, yes. I mean, look at the state of it, lads. at the state of this though. Isn't this gorgeous? Like, the absolute state of this. Where would you just get it, lads? Where on earth would you get it? There's a whole load of Spitfires here. It's beautiful. Look at that. Look how calm the water is. Beautiful, man. This is the Flying Iron Spitfire, and it's only gorgeous. Gorgeous. So we can hang it right down here. This is only stunning, isn't it? The water's like glass, like, look how calm it is. Stunning. Yeah, we're on live time and live weather. It's absolutely gorgeous looking. Kicking the dust off the mountain. That's class looking. Jesus, Dougal, you have some serious speed on that machine. Like war emergency power or something. Jesus. Fried my engine and landed in a field. Oh no, light works! Medic! Shoot the bandit says my sister lives over in New Zealand. It's been pretty windy apparently. Or recently, has it? Yeah? Oh, that's awesome looking. Beautiful. Look at the state of this. Careful now. Big mountain in the way. Let's go this way a bit. Man, this is such a good plane to fly. Man, the scenery tonight though, Jesus.
I'm in a glass case of emotion!
The man on the motorcycle! George Benjamin, thank you very much indeed for the subscribe. Cheers, George. Hope you're well. Bit of Toby eye tracking for the win. Look at this. Look at this though. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, over the mountains we go as we approach then Lake Wānaka. Negative Hummingbird, I'm up early in the morning. No raceage tonight, I'm afraid. Do you know what I installed the other day, lads? Hey, Dutch. Bit of Red Dead Redemption. Yep, yeah, with that. I loaded in to see where my progress was. Because, like, here's one for you. When Red Dead Redemption 2 first came out, I went out and I bought a PlayStation just to play it. So, however long that was, a PlayStation 4, like, that was ages ago. And, since I got it on the PC, I haven't given it a full run through yet. Look at that. We need to get some online going. Yeah, I need to know, I need to figure out how the online part works, ailerons. Red Dead Redemption, the only game where you'll get killed by a flying horse. The glitches are better than the game. What's orange and sounds like a carrot? Couldn't for the life of me get those Spitfire brakes to release. So, McShiggity, so this is your brake handle here, yeah? Now, if you don't have hydraulic pressure, I wonder will that cause the issue, or the issue? A talking carrot. Then set up a posse. Alright, okay. Ooh, look at this. Beautiful. Jesus, look at the weather down here. It's absolutely stunning. We've kind of seen it all tonight. I mean, we took off in beautiful weather, flew into all sorts, and now it's after getting beautiful again. You'll need to try the VR mod. Is it that good, Muse, is it? I've no answer. I just wanted to see what you'd say. Brilliant. A talking carrot. That's got to be the best one. A parrot was close. This is very, very pretty. Look at the mountains, the snow-capped mountains in the distance, look. Those mountains are just screaming, Gondor calls for AIDS, yeah. It's insane, but you have to use the normal Xbox controller. Okay. Why are there so many Spitfires here? Because we like the Spitfire. And we're doing a Warbird fly-in to Wānaka. That sounds like a bug, McShiggity. We should land soon. My bourbon glass is empty. Badgers, 100%. We're landing very, very shortly. Beautiful. Look at the terrain around us. Isn't this just stunning? Jesus, there's a lot of cloud down the road here.
Captain, how soon can you land? I can't tell. You can tell me, I'm a doctor. No, I mean, I'm just not sure. Or can't you take a guess? Well, not for another 2 hours. You can't take a guess for another 2 hours?
Thomas, I think I'm the only Yak 9. Jesus. I did my Irish speaking exam on Tuesday. It didn't go too badly. Good man, Keen. Aviator Geek says, my glass is also empty and this bingo light is on. Uh-oh. Bingo fuel. Bingo fuel. So Keane Lefford had his Irish language test where he had to speak Irish. Look at this. Man alive, look at the cut.
This baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
I mean, just look at this state of the scenery. Even here, like, this is beautiful. That's it. Every cloud, you know. Never ever take that off your stream. Matt, good to see you. Oh man, it's beautiful. I found a mountain. Not in a good way. This is going to make things interesting. So there's Lake Wānaka ahead. Look at those clouds moving in. This is gorgeous looking. I think a bit of Russian and French slipped in. Aside from that, I think it went well. It depends who, like, you know, the teacher was. You could have got away with that in Keane. Sure, I mean, do the Irish teachers even understand Irish? I don't think they do. Man alive, what a beautiful part of the world to go flying in. And look at the cut of it, like. I can write and understand a fair bit now, but I can't speak to save my life. Really? Hey, Belbro is here, good to see you. Hummingbird, I'm fairly confident you know more Irish than I. Just saying, you know. Right, this is going to get fierce interesting now in a second, lads. Okie dokie. Or if you sit in front of a huge TV, does it hurt your eyes? No, Matt, no. I wear glasses I'm wearing, they're like those anti-blue light anti-flicker glasses. Ah, Gibbo! How's it going, all? Just home from watching us beat the Northsiders. The Northsiders. Thinking they're so class coming in with their funny accents. We're just about to arrive at Wānaka, Gibbo. 'Tis only gorgeous. They don't do much, those blue light glasses. No, they're grand though, they're grand. Airport to our left. Right, lads, so we're going to do a couple of, just a couple of manoeuvres. We'll have a bit of fun with this. We'll come in and do a very low pass, and then we'll do, just general kind of acting the Dennis Hickey. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what happens like. The Limbic says the blue light glasses stop my migraines. Yeah, they help. Adam B. Twitch, good to see you. Actually, they can say prayers in Gaelic, really? Is Ireland like Wales where they start talking local lingo when an English person is in earshot? We kind of do that sometimes. Not all the time. It depends who's like, you know what I mean? Depends who's there. Okay, here we go. Get ourselves lined up. And we shall do one of these. Are we ready? Just look at this. Jeez. Are we having fun? Ladies and gentlemen, a wild Gibbo Ireland has rambled in. Can we please get those pints of Guinness Gibbo emotes into the chat for the man? Tune! It's a really good tune. Alright. Do you know what I just realised? Oh, Jesus. Nothing happened. I was wondering why it started going slow. Jesus, I didn't time me fuel well there at all. Right, I'm going to land, then we're going to watch you guys fly. Yes. We shall watch you all fly and have a bit of fun. Now, what I will say, right, if you're not going to be flying, if you wouldn't mind terribly, if you're not flying, just hit the escape key. That'll allow the sim to load in other aircraft. Do you know what I mean? Can you do ATC in one of these? You actually can, Gibbo. There's a radio in it, look, and a squawking machine. Shannon Tower, Spitfire, unable. For obvious reasons. But yeah, you know you can. Alright, let's see what happens here. So I'm going to get landed, out of the way, and then we'll put the camera on you guys and see what you can do. Easy now. Shared cockpit in the Spitfire. Jesus, it'd be terribly cramped in here. Move your leg. Oh, move your other leg. Brilliant. Oh, Jesus, go handy, Murph. Easy now. Easy.
She's a fox.
Yeah, baby.
In France, she would be called La Renarde, and she would be hunted with only her cunning to protect her.
She's a babe.
She's a robo-babe. In Latin, she would be called Babia Majora.
If she were a president, she'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Deadly.
Dreamy, sleepy, nighty, snoozy, snooze.
Give it up, fireman. Good to see you. Muse, you almost got me. Right, so remember, lads, if you're not taking part, just hit the escape key so the sim will load in other pilots. You know what I mean? So how are we going here now? Just hello. All right.
Hello there.
Yaki Booze on Betsy. Thank you for the follow, Arthur. Good to see you, man. Right, so now, get ourselves set up here now. Some camera action. Yes. And what we'll do, I'll set up shop over here, right? And anyone flying, I'm going to try and follow you along in the sky. And we do have a Vulcan flying here as well. So this should be a bit of crack. So as I said, if you're not taking part in the flying, that's quite okay. But do hit the owl escape key so we can show the. Otherwise, we'll jump to a different server if it comes to it, right? So now let me see. The Uncle B Sim channel. There's a Vulcan. Look at everyone lined up, look. Class. So you'll see what the crack is, lads. If you're not gonna fly in this, just hit the old escape key, yeah? That's important. Otherwise it's not gonna load everyone in. That's all. Alright. It's so peaceful and tranquil here. Things are gonna start getting nuts now in a few minutes. As you do. It's all calm. Totally tranquil. There goes Fly with Dan. Waiting for carnage, right? Dr. Notham. In a Hawk with no sounds. What? No sounds in the Hawk? Here we go. Vulcan inbound, lads. Vulcan outbound. Waiting for the carnage. Right, what we'll do, lads, we're going to jump server, right? That's the easiest way to do this. So if you want to fly for our little air show thingy, we're going to jump server. So let me see. What's the best way to do this, Murph? Server. How about North Europe? We try North Europe? North Europe server, right? And only those in the air show just jump onto North Europe, just so we can kind of record it, you know what I mean? Patrick, you take care of me, dude. Right. Everything's grand here now for the moment. We hope. As we await. There's Cy Murray in a spit. An upside down spit. Run yourself, Cy. Yoop the yard out of that. There's David Bay in a spit. Okay. Kanzui, you take care of my dude. On North Europe now. Okay, sweet. Typhoon inbound. No sounds. Very, very strange. Here comes the Limbics. In a Texan. Oh, look at this. Low pass. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we'll hold the old, we'll hold the camera here, and we'll press some buttons over here, and bear with me now. We'll do one of these, one of them. Right. Are we ready? Let's see what this does. Jesus, I'm out of practice. Absolute madness. Madness, I tell you. Jeez, there's some amount of planes having the crack, isn't there? What have you liked so far? There's no real sounds. It's strange, very strange. Right, all these spits here, look. Very nicely done, lads. Now, let's rumble in here and have a look. Far, far away is in what looks to be, whatchamacallit? A DGF, is that like a glider? I think it's a glider. Man, look at that Vulcan. Absolutely class looking. But I've no, there's no sounds. It's fine, it's totally fine. The Vulcan's really cool. Isn't it absolutely class looking? It's absolutely class. We got a Chinook over there as well. TV cam, right? Very nicely done. Lads, that was an absolute ball and a hoot. Like this rain in F-14, look. Yes! Beautiful. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. And, Jesus. Look at the climb of that thing, look. Friggin' nuts. The, just class, right? Absolutely class. And, what do we have out this weekend? So the Sabre is out this weekend. And, what else is out? No news yet on the Tornado, but it's coming soon. And we showed off the Tornado there on Wednesday. Because back in the P51, you gotta love the P51. Stunning. But they need to fix the flaps. Super Typhon said that was literally a show with dinner. Nice. It amazes me what you guys are able to do. Like, your individual skills, flying in group flights, like, it's absolutely incredible. Really, really is good. Hey, we got a pair of Chinooks. Brilliant. Jesus, look at this. Look at the state. The strafing run, right? How's the Tornado? Yeah, Tornado's good. Tornado's good. A couple of updates needed here and there, but by and large, it's awesome. It's a great jet. Really, really great jet. There's Muse in the Wildcat. He hasn't fully developed yet, God love him. Oh no, he's gone sideways too. Ah, Jesus, Muse. Ah, he'd one job. Oh, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Kozaki, look at the skills of that thing, man. Nice. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Lads, that was so much fun. Thank you all so very, very much indeed. That was brilliant crack, wasn't it? My thanks to the Limbics for all the help with all the notes. Big shout out then to our Vulcan pilots this evening, lads. Thank you very, very much indeed. And everyone, all your flying skills. It was a beautiful route. Energizer, no one saw that. Don't worry, mate. No one saw it. I mean, it didn't happen, right? Muse is playing Forza, right? Gonna have to put the Spitfire in the shop for a brake job. Yeah, it needs a bit of work. I don't know what's causing the issue, McShiggity. Just, there's got to be something on your controls that's kind of activating it. Do you know what I mean? But listen, lads, thank you all so very, very much indeed for joining us. We're back to you on Monday night as normal as we continue on with our ATC IF4 course. And we're showing off a demo, which will be interesting on Monday. Next Wednesday, we cover the news. And then next Friday, we have another group flight with details to be released over the weekend. If you haven't already, do be sure to join our Discord. ! Discord gets you into our channel. And yeah, a very happy Easter. Thank you all so much for joining us here this evening. It's been an absolute... It's so enjoyable. I love the group flights. I absolutely look forward to these things whenever we get to do them, because it's just getting to hang out with you guys and we go flying. It's just incredible. So thank you all so very much. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy yourselves, and we'll see you very, very soon. Take care. There's the roundabout. Easy now, Murph. Easy. Yeah. Add a bit of stink there now. What's the job? Bit of stall. Yeah, we're talking. Now, oh, Jesus. Get in there now, you divil, you. We're looking better here now, lads. Oh, that was painful. Get down. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, we tipped it over. We're now, like, eating the ground like an ostrich. Don't panic.